Hello, wonderful people. I have thought this very long. I even made a video about it, but it sounded quite controversial because I had a friend that was telling me things my ears could not comprehend at that time, and so I think it made me sound quite annoyed and pissed. But now I'm in a good place, I'm in a good mood, I'm not holding anything against anybody, and I think I can talk about it. So let me talk about it. The title of this video is supposed to be to my friends abroad, but I've cut all of them off. See, so if I say to my friends abroad, nobody is going to watch. So to my friends, both home and abroad, especially African. So you know what? This is to strangers, to everyone abroad, African that moved abroad. If you're in Ghana, you're planning to move abroad. If you know somebody who has moved abroad, it's for everyone abroad. So for friends abroad, and it's about the fact that people leave Africa or the country, whatever, they get to the greener pastures there is in Europe, Asia, Australia, South America, North America. They stop attending church. Have you noticed that? Like this brother, when he was going for the visa interview, whatever, he was praying, speaking in tongues. Now you call him and it's like, oh, he works 2 shifts. Saturday and Sunday is when you have to rest, reset, whatever. And I said, they behave as though Satan doesn't have passport to Europe. You know, we are Africans. When we were growing up, films are show where TV super tells us that BB will be assay. Of all that BB that is in this piazza that we are in, you hear from a friend who went abroad and the person has stopped church, the person has stopped reading the Bible, stopped praying, or because life got busy, working 2 shifts, working 3 shifts, doing studies and working. What again do they tell us? Somebody behave as if Satan cannot enter Europe. It's not true. In fact, I have written down some things that have happened that is clearly the hand of the devil in this country. You know, I think I should even, maybe I'll read the points and maybe I'll say something. Some people believe that the prince of darkness resides in Africa only. Those working 2 shifts, studies, trying to gain citizenship. Then let's come to the works of the enemy in this country. Read the articles. These are articles of crazy things that have happened in Europe. From accidents, school bus accidents, stray bullets. It's not even news anymore in Europe. The place that you think enemy doesn't reside. Ghana, if stray bullets hit somebody, we'll find the person because who go for stray, who go for bullets when we're in the stray. Abroad stray. Everybody has a gun in their house. I heard this story from Pastor Femi Lazarus. He said there was a guy. He got hit by stray bullets and he died. Only for them to later find out that that guy was the last surviving member of his family. Do you know what it means? It means that the Satan has successfully wiped that family name from the surface of the earth. And if this happened in Europe, and you know what the news said? Another day, another stray bullet. My God. Kale Kobashai. This is not funny. I want us to talk about the work of the enemy in this country. I mean, we shouldn't magnify the devil, but like it looks as if when people get to abroad, they lowerify the devil aspect so much that it's as if Satan doesn't exist anymore, which he does. And then ignorance is not an excuse. So I'm here to tone it up. I'm not magnifying the devil, but I'm toning it up so that you be alert. And then there is Rapunzel. This, you know, the video that I was talking about that I filmed for my friend. I spoke about the Rapunzel movie. I was so pissed. Oh, but catch him. See, into brackets. I wrote into brackets. See, Rapunzel film into brackets. I wrote a high level of witchcraftness. Witchcraft high level. Can you imagine that a woman will be leaving her youth in somebody's hair? Huh? Hey, see, even witches in Ghana, even witches in Africa, you see, these days, if they see women that their face are old, they have marks, and we just suspect they are witches. This witch, you can't even suspect because she's living like a youth, like high level of witchcraft. See, African witches have not gained that knowledge yet. They've not downloaded up to that point. You are going to live in a place where it is a living day activity. It's so real that they've even placed it in movies for children so that they'll believe as they grow up. Sinners. There's this film, Sinners. Michael B. Jordan. And then the part that I read, this one I read it on Instagram. One guy was like, the gods that they were mentioning in the film, Nigeria, when they mention that God, people are running away. This one I'm mentioning casually. It's the same God though. We don't have African version and we don't. Moving on, Exuma. There's the part where the lady was, yeah, she was moving like she's possessed. In the film, she was like, they brought shamans. Shamans, no. It is just Asian version, no. A comfort fetish priest to the set. And she said she felt goosebumps. And the fetish be like, the spirit, she actually summoned spirits. And then there's this one. Then hottest, Harry Potter. There is Harry Potter. The actresses were like, they were actually chanting on set. So this is to everyone in abroad and in my home country and in Africa and in Asia and everywhere.